Palfarm was announced this week and people are so excited. This isn't just another farming simulator being tossed onto the pile, it's a spin-off of Palworld, one of the most talked about games of the last few years. On the surface, Palfarm looks like it could be Pocketpair's way of leaning into the cozy game boom, giving fans of Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, and Harvest Moon something fresh yet familiar. But there's more to this story than cute pals planting seeds in fertile soil. Whenever Pocketpair is involved, you can expect excitement, hype, and controversy all rolled into one. So in this video, we're diving deep into Palfarm, what we know so far, what we could get, what we should be skeptical about, and why this new title could either grow into something special or wilt under the weight of expectations. And now to understand why Palfarm matters, we need to rewind a little bit. Palworld was released by Pocketpair as a mix of survival crafting, monster collecting, and open world chaos. It was a game that blended Pokemon-style creatures with guns, base building, and a heavy dose of internet memes. And now on paper, it sounded absolutely ridiculous. In practice, it was one of the most divisive yet successful titles of its generation. And now some players fell in love with its wild ambition. The idea of catching cute creatures and then putting them to work in your factory or strapping them with weapons for combat. Others felt it was tonally confused, trying to be both wholesome and edgy at the same time. And of course, it landed Pocketpair in hot water with the Pokemon Company, who weren't thrilled about how similar some pals looked to existing Pokemon. But love it or hate it, Palworld became a sensation. It sold millions, inspired countless memes, and sparked constant debates online. And now Pocketpair is capitalizing on that momentum by zooming in on one of Palworld's most beloved side mechanics, and that is farming. And so what exactly is Palfarm? Well, according to its official Steam page and revealed trailers, Palfarm is a farming and life simulation spin-off of Palworld. Instead of fighting to survive against hostile creatures and harsh environments, you move to a peaceful island with the goal of building a farm, tending crops, raising pals, and becoming part of a community. And the pals are, of course, the centerpiece. In Palworld, they were laborers, companions, or soldiers. In Palfarm, they're more like partners in agriculture. Some are better at tilling soil, some at watering plants, others at harvesting crops or crafting goods. And they're not just tools, the game promises deeper bonds with systems where you can give gifts, spend time with them, and unlock special stories through relationships. And on top of that, there's also multiplayer. So just like Palworld, Palfarm will allow cooperative play so you and your friends can farm together, share resources, and build up a community side by side. And now that's a feature many cozy sims don't offer at launch, so this could set it apart if done right. And now from what Pocketpair has revealed, Palfarm will include farming and crops, a wide variety of crops likely tied to seasons and biomes, and pals will help automate and optimize farming tasks. Then there's going to be crafting and cooking, using farm goods to create recipes, items, and tools. On top of that will be the relationships like I mentioned. Daily interactions, gift giving, and stories tied to both pals and human residents on the island. And of course, we can't forget about defense mechanics because it's Palworld and there's guns with creatures, and so not everything is sunshine and roses. There's going to be hostile pals that may raid your farm, and so forcing you to defend your crops and animals with said defense mechanics. And just like any other farming sim game, there's going to be a marketplace and economy. You'll be able to buy and sell goods, likely including rare crops, items, and materials. And there's also going to be exploration. While primarily focused on the farm, there will be areas to explore, new pals to meet, and communities to interact with. And so this blend of farming and light danger puts Palfarm somewhere between Stardew Valley and Rune Factory, but with the unique twist of the pal creatures. And now, as exciting as Palfarm sounds, there are many unanswered questions. We don't have a release date, only a coming soon tag on Steam. We don't know if it will launch on consoles or stick to PC at first, and we don't know how deep the farming mechanics will go or whether the combat elements will be minimal or central. And we also don't know what Pocketpair's monetization model will be. Will Palfarm be a full-price game? Will it use early access like Palworld did, or will there be DLC expansions, or worse, microtransactions? And so these are all questions worth asking because they'll define how players experience the game long-term. And now, despite the unknowns, fans are already hyped for Palfarm. There are several reasons why, and one of them, the main one, are cozy vibes. Many loved farming in Palworld and wished there was more focus on it, and Palfarm delivers exactly that. On top of that, there's going to be more pals and more bonds. The idea of connecting with pals on a deeper, more personal level is appealing to players who wanted more emotional depth. And then, of course, there's multiplayer farming. Farming games with co-op are rare. and the prospect of building a farm with friends is exciting. And last but not least is the visual style. The art style and atmosphere of Palworld was always a draw, and Palfarm seems to double down on the colorful, inviting tone. And so for fans who enjoyed Palworld but found it too chaotic, Palfarm looks like the calm, peaceful alternative. And of course, there's also Skepticism. Palworld's early access launch was messy, filled with bugs, balance problems, and controversy. Many are asking, can Pocketpair really deliver a polished farming sim this time? And some worry the combat elements will intrude too much, making the game stressful instead of cozy. Others are concerned that the farming mechanics won't have enough depth, leaving the game feeling shallow compared to Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon. And then, of course, there's the lawsuit. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are already pushing back against Palworld. If Palfarm includes mechanics too close to Pokemon, like capturing pals with devices suspiciously similar to Pokeballs, legal action could once again become a distraction. And lastly, there's the issue of longevity. Farming sims live or die based on variety. If Palfarm doesn't include enough crops, seasonal events, or side activities, players might burn out quickly. And now let's imagine the best case scenario. Palfarm could be a farming sim that combines the charm of Stardew Valley with the creature companionship of Pokemon. If Pocketpair builds meaningful relationships, adds enough seasonal variety, and ensures multiplayer is smooth, it could be something special. And so imagine tending crops while your pals handle chores, hosting festivals on your island with friends, unlocking heartfelt stories with both creatures and villagers, and exploring mysterious caves for rare treasures. And so that kind of variety and charm would set Palfarm apart from the competition. And now on the flip side, there are plenty of ways this could go wrong. If defending the farm becomes a chore, it could ruin the relaxed vibe. If progression is slow or tied to grindy systems, players might walk away. And if multiplayer is buggy or if the marketplace feels exploitative, it could sour the community. And even small quality of life issues like clunky inventory management or poor automation tools can kill a farming sim. And fans will compare Palfarm to Stardew Valley, and if it doesn't measure up in terms of ease and polish, it will most definitely struggle. And so let's lay out the three possible futures for Palfarm. Number one, in the ideal case, the game launches polished with plenty of content, smooth multiplayer, and a balance of cozy farming with light challenges. Updates keep it fresh, and it becomes a beloved addition to the farming sim genre. Number two, in the moderate case, the game is fun, but rough. Some features are missing, bugs are common, and it feels a little shallow. With updates, it improves, but it never reaches its full potential. And number three, in the worst case, Palfarm stumbles out the gate. It leans too heavily on combat, has poor farming depth, and multiplayer is buggy. Legal issues or bad monetization decisions could make things worse, leading to a short lifespan. And so what should we keep an eye on as Palfarm develops? Well, the release date and platform announcements will be big. A demo or early access build could show how polished the core mechanics really are, and developer interviews will hopefully shed light on how deep the farming systems go and how much combat will be included. And we'll also want to watch how the community responds. Pocketpair has a reputation for listening to feedback, sometimes, and so fan reactions could shape development. And so Palfarm is both exciting and risky. On one hand, it's a natural extension of Palworld's best mechanics. On the other, it's being developed by a studio known for big ambition, but also big stumbles. And so if Pocketpair gets it right, Palfarm could stand shoulder to shoulder with the giants of the farming sim world. If not, it may go down as a missed opportunity. Either way, it's one of the most intriguing announcements of the year, and it's worth keeping a close eye on as we wait for more details. And so my overall question to you is, what do you think about Palfarm so far? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Do you care? Do you not care? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new, as I will continue to make more gaming news videos just like this one. Until next time.